Hello and welcome to another webinar. A few questions which I have for you. Number one, have you ever dreamed of studying computer science in the UK but felt unsure where to start? Stay tuned. Did you ever know you can begin with an international year and then progress directly into a computer science bachelor's degree at Dundee University? Well, that's today's webinar. Or what if I told you that this pathway could actually lead you to an exciting global tech career in just a few years? Are you interested? Well, stay tuned. I'm Afsana. I'm from UK Bright Education, and I'm here to help international students to get a UK university admission. Welcome. If you've got any questions, just use the comments bar and we're here to help you. That's the whole point of today. Today, something brand new is actually happening. Number one, we are actually on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, which is a bit of a change. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to do this so you can see me as well. Right, so yeah, so today we've got a few things going on. Number one, international, we're on Instagram, so I have no idea how it's like on Instagram, so I'll find out later on. But I'm on Facebook and on YouTube, so I hope that helps you. But the whole point of today is to actually help you with regards to studying computer science. Very important. We need more graduates in this sector. Very important. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to help you with regards to going through the process. Okay, if you've seen the thumbnail, it consists of me with Dr. Michael Crabb, who's actually the author of the PowerPoint. So all credit to Dr. Crabb, who actually authored this PowerPoint. So if he kindly shared this PowerPoint with us. He's from Montfort University. Why is that? Because we are a direct partner for International College Dundee, which leads to all these bachelors. So if you can see at the bottom, you've got 3 courses. And today we're going to decide, out of the 3, which one should you be focusing on? Should it be computer science, or computer science data science engineering, or computer science user experience design? So you've got 3 types. I hope that helps. So let me just try some other things, other PowerPointy stuff. So you've got that, you've got this, and you've got the whole thing. Right, so let's start the process first of all. I'm going to make it a bit bigger so you can see as well. Okay, that's that. So that's just telling you how good Dundee University is. So according to the Times, is the 16th in the UK in terms of computer science. Top 20 university, it's top notch. According to Complete University Guide, there are 18th in the UK for computer science. So we are talking about a very good university that you can actually dream, you can actually study at. So, that's what it is. So why study computing? Now, if I think all this, the next few minutes will be very, very quick because I need to tell you why. But I think the main thing is income and salary, which Dr. Crabb has actually kindly has shared with us. So basically, the point of studying computing, why should you be studying computing from WIAC, from class 12 or from high school? It's because it is the backbone of all industries. There is a demand every year on year, for computer science graduates. So it is something which is worth thinking about. And the skills are amazing. Transferable skills like problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, and innovation. Okay, so that's what it is. In terms of demand, this is quite important. So I'm going to make myself even smaller. Can you see the first bullet point is global demand for computing professionals is expected to grow by 13% by 2030. There will be an increase in demand. Look at China. Even from now, from a young age, they're teaching their children AI. Okay, other parts of the world, they make it compulsory as part of their curriculum. And we are still in the old age of not learning AI. So we really need to make sure that you are job ready after graduation. Okay. With regards to opportunities, there are so many opportunities. As you can see from here, you can work different things. So for example, I'm just going to open my PowerPoint so I can see as well. No, I can't do that right now. So let's see, we can become a Java developer. You can be a Python developer. Massive favor. I talked to a student yesterday and he wanted to study computer science. I said, learn Python. Very important. You can work as a senior staff engineer backend for Sky, which is an internet company in the UK. You can become an SEO specialist. Massive demand for SEO. Getting your link on your website when you search for Google, and principal engineer. So can you see there's a lot of things going on? There is a demand. I can't stress this enough. Year on year, it's actually increasing. Right. So these are the kind of careers you can do. Keep an open mind, very important. Keep an open mind. You can be involved in software development, engineering, which is my husband is an embedded software engineer. That's what he does. So he's creating software which can be used. He's working in medical equipment, but it's a good field. Data science, someone's got to analyze the data. All decisions in a business is driven by data. Also, user experience design, so you're creating digital experiences, AI and machine learning. I don't need to explain that. I think you know what's going on. Right, this is quite important. I'm actually going to put, make it a bit bigger so you can see. No, that doesn't make it bigger. Right, so there's a few things which you need to know. This is why you probably will be interested. It took 6 minutes to get there, but I'll go through it with you. This is according to prospects.ac.uk. The reference is there if you want to check yourself. The salary on average has been 40 to 70K in the UK for software engineer. For data scientist, 45 to 80. UX user designer, 35 to 65,000. AI specialist, 50 to 90,000. I kid you not. There is potential. That's the average salary. Average. Okay. It could be right at the bottom end or the top end of the range, but that's the average salary. So as you can see, this is more or less the median annual wage for computer professionals in the UK is around 45,000, which is above the national average. So with regards to tier sponsorship, we're not here to promise you anything. With this kind of wage, with experience, when you've got a really good background academically and in terms of work experience, there is a lot of potential for earning. Okay, now I'm going to make myself even smaller because this bit is really important, because when I saw this, my mind was blown, because you don't have to work in the UK, you can work anywhere around the world. So I'm going to make myself even smaller just to show you the career progression. The career progression, very important. You can start from a graduate developer, mid-level developer, technical lead, engineering manager, director of engineering, and then a CTO, chief technology officer. It takes up to 10 years to do this career path, but just to be a graduate developer, can you see, it's like a benchmark. You only need 1 to 3 years, then you move on to the next level, which takes 2 to 4 years, then you move on. So every 2 to 3 years, you can move up the ladder once you gain experience. And as you can see, my friends, so I've given you like the career path and also the years, how long it takes to become each type of job. And the salary, my goodness, it goes up and up and up. It doesn't go down. Okay. If you want this slide, if you want to screenshot, I'll mute myself so you can screenshot now. So I'll give you some time to screenshot. Okay, so I've given you an opportunity to screenshot. So I'm going to move on just to give you an idea. Now, which sector can use computing? My goodness, look at this. This is just an example of which sectors you can use. And if there's a sector that you like, you can use computing in that. Healthcare, finance, entertainment, education, obviously, and environment. This list is not restricted. There are many sectors which you can use computing in. Okay, so that's what it is. Now this bit is my favorite bit. So why do you want to study at Dundee and nowhere else? Here are your positives or your features of studying at Dundee. So I'm going to make myself a bit smaller again. Number one, they have got tailored programs for each speciality with regards to computing. Okay, you have hands-on experience. We're not just putting you in front of a teacher. They are actually going to do hands-on experience. They are very proud of the industrial links. They are top 20 for a reason. They want their students to be employability ready. Okay, and they've got lots of societies and other activities outside school, out of lessons, so you could be even more involved, and it looks good for your CV. Okay, so why is it different? If you want, this is for international students, you can study for international year, followed by bachelor's. Okay, so it's 4-year program. Or what you could do, you can extend your visa. That's actually happened to one of my software engineering students, where he actually decided to go for an industrial placement. So he increased his visa by another year. He stayed in the UK for another year, and he did that placement. And now he's going into his final year. So if you want that opportunity, you can have that if you wish. The class sizes are very small. I've been there myself. For example, I went to the agent trip to Dundee, and that's where I met Dr. Crab. And the classroom sizes are really nice and cozy, small sizes, not many students. So, you know, it's all in little pods in one building, and it's really nice, but they're small. I've seen it with my own eyes. So, you know, it is the truth. So that's one. This is one of the biggest. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. This is one of the biggest classrooms. I was put in the smaller rooms, but can you see it's well resourced? It's not tens and tens of students. They are pretty small. Okay, right. So what makes special? I've talked about that with regards to employability skills. They are passionate about their teaching. Dr. Crabb, if you Google him on YouTube, you'll actually find lots of videos with him and Dundee. So explaining a lot about Dundee. So, you know, feel free to, if you want, I can share the link with you so you can have a look yourself. But they are very passionate about their teaching. I've seen it with my own eyes when I met him as well. Okay, this is what we mean. It says this is a quote by a student called Laura. It says, the department is so hands-on, I have so many transferable skills and the ability to pick up a new coding language in no time at all. Can you imagine? You don't even need a background in computing to study this course. And they're saying that you can learn languages, not just normal languages, but computer languages within a short space of time. And they provide that environment, a conducive environment. So let me talk about the courses. So all the courses are this long. They're 4 years long. You can either study computer science or computer science user experience design or computer science data science and AI. So these degrees are a bit long, but that's how they are. How do you know what's right for you? It depends on what you want to do. So during consultation stage, I'm more than happy to explain the differences between the three, and then you can decide, and your parents can decide if they're paying, which one you want to go for. So if you want just general experience in developing software, stick to computer science. If you just want to develop software, okay. If you want to be part of a software development team, go for computer science. If you want to go for user experience design, that's where you learn about information architecture. That is different from computer science. Okay, you'll learn how to engage and create user experiences. You'll learn about how to, do interaction design in that degree. So if you just want to develop software, computer science. If you want to be involved in information architecture and interaction design, then this course is better for you, computer science with user experience design. The last one, which is a very hot subject at the moment, is data science and AI. Not just data science, it's AI as well, where you'll be developing an understanding of machine learning and natural language processes. I can't see because of this. Okay, and there's more, but I can't see. Let me see. Oh, there it is. So develop an understanding of machine learning and natural language processing and explore the creation of intelligent systems. Not just exploring, but you're actually understanding machine learning, which is required all the time. So I hope that helps. Right, let's move on. This is what you're learning year on year. Again, I'm going to give you an opportunity to screenshot. This is very technical. It is really for special people who want to study computer science. But as you can see, everybody's learning the same thing in level 1. So software development, computer science skills development and systems development, very important, including Unix systems, embedded systems development and networking, very important. This is good for the industry, and front-end website design. Okay, so if you're used to designing websites, then this would be a walk in the park maybe. Level 2, you learn more about software development, systems development, application engineering, and employability. So that's another module that actually instill it in the degree. We learn how to get jobs. Okay, next. Then it goes in a bit more specialized. So you've got the core modules, which everybody learns. So industrial team project, okay, games programming, information and network security. But after that, depending on your specialty, you actually go into your specialized modules, depending if you're computer science, data science and AI, or user experience and design. Okay. Right, so there you go. Talk about the industry. Highly, highly recommend. I've already had one student, international student, who actually did this, and he is very, very happy and more experienced. So if you want to do that, let your teachers know. Let us know, so we can help you and how to progress with that, how to extend your visa in order to get year in industry. Again, we've got several types of modules, and then you've got your specialized modules. So you carry on. So everybody does finally a project, information gathering analysis, followed by, depending on who specialism is, programming language implementation for computer science, or you do more specialized subjects depending on your degree. Remember, there's 3 degrees. These are societies that you can be part of. So let me just show you because I can't see right now. So you've got the Dundee University Computing Society. You can be part of that. Okay, so you can have fun outside a class, and it could be related fun. There are others, like there's a coding club, so you can join that as well. So I really hope that helps you. Here's some activities. It says classroom activities guided by industry best practice. So can you see, you can actually learn skills which is relevant to when you actually apply for a job. Very important. Right, there are research areas which I won't go into, and that's the end of that. So what I'd like to say is this, my friends. We have got 3 types of degrees. This is at Dundee University. Either you can study computer science, or you can study computer science, AI, and I need to know, sorry, this is really bad. I need to know the names. There's 3 specialisms which you need to know, and it depends what you want to do. If you want to if you want to be developing programming, that's one type. If you want to be machine learning, that's another type. If you want to do analytics, that's another type of degree. So we are asking you to specialize, not right at the beginning of the course, but later on in the year in the course you can do that. Right. That's all I've got to say. I've showed you the earning potential for each of these degrees, no matter which theme you take, which program you take. It is a lucrative career, as you can see, up to 2030. We're in 2025. So let's say if you apply now, can you see year on year, and the demand for computer-related careers is actually on the up. I hope that's helpful. If you want admission, we do have another intake coming up, or future intakes. All you need to do is to DM us right now with regards to an admission. My information is here. So I'm the student counsellor and the CEO of the company, so I'm more than happy to help you. Nobody's asking me a question, but that's okay. But that's the email address if you want to contact us. I will write the WhatsApp number if you want to talk to us on WhatsApp is actually in the caption. So if you'd like more information, you know what to do. Until next time, my friends, take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.